Hi guys, this is Toiler17 here, and this is going to be another repair video, this time on a spinning snowflake snowman. This is probably one of the most broken things I've ever tried to fix. Maybe. I don't know, that might be a lie. So I got this from Snow Business a while ago. He was selling a whole bunch of broken snowmen, and this was his worst condition one. So it's completely snapped off the base, for starters, and if you rattle it around you can hear a bunch of stuff, that has fallen apart inside. And you can also move the legs and the top half of the body separately, so I'm guessing that both of the levers are also snapped, which is great. And the hat, you can't hear any gears or anything, so I'm guessing there's also a cracked square shaft in the hat mechanism, and it's cracked on the back of the base here. This part on the back of the base is just smashed. So I guess I'll show you what it does right now. It's extremely high-pitched too. And you can hear a gear ticking in the snowflake neck. So I might replace that too. This is gonna be quite the restoration if I can get this to work. But I guess we will dig in and see what's going on there. I have a feeling that when I cut this zip tie, a bunch of plastic pieces are gonna fall out. You can hear them rattling around inside. I'm still just wondering what the heck happened to this thing to cause this many broken pieces to fall out. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be hard. Look at all the places it's snapped here on the legs. And all the pieces that, oh my gosh. I don't think I'm gonna get this to hip swing. Maybe the top part, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to reattach this while letting the legs still move back and forth by that tiny little pivot point. And you can see how yellow the plastic is. Each of the legs can be moved individually. That's always a good sign. Well, I can already see a snapped lever. Okay. Again, I'm sorry for all these weird angles, but I got the skin mostly off. The vest is just kind of sitting there at the bottom. And surprisingly, the spinning knob on the hips actually does spin. So hopefully all we have to do is repair the broken lever that's right here and reconnect everything. And hopefully we should be able to get the hips working, other than, like I said, hooking it down to the bottom of the base. Like, right here, there's nothing holding that in there, and these are the only plastic pieces I have, are like really tiny ones that came out, and so I don't think I'm gonna be able to I don't know, we'll see about that. But now I guess we'll dig into the hat mechanism. I'm pretty darn sure it's a broken square shaft here, but we will find that out in a second, I suppose. So it's gotten to the point where it's getting very hard to film while doing this, because not only does the tripod take up space on my desk, but it just keeps falling over and it's hard to get a good angle, and I don't know, it's just not really something that I want to worry about. So I'm probably just going to give you updates as I'm going along, rather than just filming the whole process. So I got this apart with the spinning arm and everything, and I got the hat mech out. Here's the actual arm here, and you can see that there's a cracked square shaft right there, just like I thought it would be, so that's nice. There it is, broken right in half. So I am actually going to try and glue this. If it doesn't work, I can try and look and see if I have a square shaft here that's the right size. But first I'm going to try to glue it. Now, I know people have tried to glue these and it didn't work out, but I think I have a way that seems to be working, because I have glued square shafts before and had it be successful. First things first, you glue the gear together with some reliable glue. I have pretty good glue that I use that I'll show you if I remember. And then you take a metal bottle cap, and what you're going to do with this is cut around the outside of it to the exact diameter of the gear, drill a hole through the middle, and put it down on here and glue it on. And then flip it over, and you're going to do the exact same thing to the other side. Take another bottle cap, cut out the exact diameter of the gear, drill a hole through the middle, and put it on there. That reinforces it where it's cracked. Plus it's already glued together anyway. So glue both ends down, maybe reinforce it around the edges a little bit, and that's what I've done for my other ones, and it seems to work just fine. So I've got the square shaft soaking in some hot water right now, trying to get the grease off before I glue it. And in the meantime, there's also split gears, so we can replace that. I have the square shaft gluing, I have this part of the lever gluing, and then I also glued the feet back with some hot glue. I tried to use as many of the original pieces as I could, but it had like shattered everywhere. There's like little black dots all over here that you can see. Originally I thought that was deteriorated rubber from the belt, but that's actually pieces, like plastic pieces, plastic shards from where it snapped right there. So it just like blew up. So in the pieces that I could not replace, I had this dumb idea to like almost make a new plastic piece out of hot glue, just not glue it to the pin, and somehow it actually worked. So you can see it just kind of, the hot glue goes up and over it and comes back down to the other side and glues, and you know, you can just move around the middle piece, and it actually worked. And then the other side still had the pin connected, so I just glued that back in place. It's a little sketchy, but I can move it side to side pretty violently and it stays, and I know I can like tilt it back and forth and hot glue doesn't even move, so I guess it's good. So it's the next day. Last night, very late at night, I actually reinforced the lever where I glued it before, and I actually glued it back onto where it was supposed to be right there. So the lever is completely glued, and he is standing now. I had to take the pins out to glue it, and to also reattach the lever back here, but he is hip swinging now, so that's definitely a good sign, because I didn't think I would be able to get the hip swinging part to work, so I'm glad I got that far so far. There we go. I don't know if this will work or not, but I guess we will try it. So it has actually been almost a month now since I've updated this video. It's actually been a month since I've really made any footage for 12/17. The reason is because I put the new square shaft gear in, but it was so tight and pushed against the other gear that it actually broke it, and I had to order those new gears offline, and well, that took a long time since all those gears come from China, and now I've got 20 extras, or 19 I guess. But it does have a new gear in there. It is still pushing really tight against it, so I do think that I'll have to sand that out or something with a Dremel. But I figured I'd at least try it first. I don't expect it to work, but I wanted to do, you know, at least try it. So, there we go. There it goes. That works pretty good. Oh, I jinxed it. I don't know if you can hear that squealing noise in the camera or not. That's coming from that, if you can hear it. That was alright. I don't know if I should keep it like that or not. I think I put the square shaft in the wrong direction, because I think it actually sits in there like that. I don't know. I'll figure that part out. Okay, got him put back together a little. Let's see if he works. Yeah. That's amazing. I never thought I'd see him in this condition, I gotta say. Success! And here it is, completed. It is all sewed up, and everything's put back on it. It is fully working. I do still have to do just a little more work to it. That's because of something really stupid I did last night. It was like, I don't know, like 2 in the morning. I must have been super tired or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was being extremely dumb. Because the day prior, I was sewing up the back here, and I got about halfway down this vest when my thread ran out, and I was completely out of, I was out of white thread even before, but then I was just using like this light blue that you can see that's pretty close to white. But then I even ran out of that, so I just kind of got stuck. And then at like 2 in the morning, I don't know what I was thinking, but I just grabbed a random color of thread and sewed the rest of the way down. But, oh my goodness, it's bad. I don't know how I even did this. It's not even like knotted at the end. I didn't even finish it. Still gotta put a zip tie around the bottom too, but I'm gonna redo this whole stitch, because that is just, I don't even know how I did that. Look at that, that's terrible. And also when I was doing that, for some reason I felt the need to cut right down the vest to sew the rest of the thing up, which I did not need to. So I also cut that, which I had to re-sew this morning. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was being really stupid. But I'm not going to include redoing that in this video, because it's pretty much good for now. I'll just do it later today. So here it is, completely done. And yeah, I guess I will show it in action. So here we go. Hat doesn't go all the way up sometimes. There, it went all the way up that time. I also sewed back up the hand here. The hat came off here. I had to sew that back on there at one point. And then the scarf I actually sewed. It's not originally sewed right here, but I sewed it right there because the snowflakes kept hitting against it. And that's it. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's really amazing to see how far this guy's come. I mean, you saw him in the beginning of this video how bad he was, and here he is fully working, so that's really cool. I really had fun restoring this guy. I really did, honestly. A lot of fun to restore, but I guess that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.